is amazing. Versus Florida, like I got a chance to start here, and that could be my first one. And I remember, I think it's either what was it, Friday Friday. I think right before we got on the plane, and I get told, "Hey, it's going to be you. You're going to start." And I'm like, "Oh my goodness! Like this is amazing." The nerves are popping up, all that's happening, and but you're super excited, right? I mean, this is like the greatest dream you could possibly have, and then you go there, and I was obviously very excited. I remember the first drive, we get a turnover that's like in their red zone. So we go on the field, and we signaled. We were a signal team. So I go to look at the signaler that is signaling practice every single play. Well, I had forgotten that they changed the signaler on game day, and it goes to a different coach. And I'm like, but in my mind and the habits and everything, first play, I'm like, okay, what is it? Well, the fake signaler calls a reverse. He's doing real signals. And I'm like, oh, okay, it's got to be the reverse. Let's go. And so I call that to the line. The receivers are getting a different signal. And then I go to hand it off, and it's a sack, one of the defensive ends blows up the exchange, basically. Fumble, they get the ball back. And I'm like, oh, man, what a start. And basically it was all downhill after that, right? I mean, I think I threw a pick threw one pick that kind of just forced it in there. And then the second one is I think on that pick, I'd hit my thumb on a D lineman. And the next time we come out, I hadn't thrown the ball. I was thinking maybe I just jam my thumb on the sideline. And then we go out, and I go back to throw it, and it just comes out of my hand, basically. And D lineman catches just this gift and runs down. And, going to halftime, I get benched. And it's like, I'm just kind of numb at that point, right? And then after the game, we lose. I go out to see my 25, 30 family members that are probably there, right? Let alone, everybody I know from high school, from whatever, that's probably watching the game, millions of people. And, it was shocking. I mean, it was just like, I can't even sugarcoat it, like how painful it was at the time, and just, I don't know where it's going to go from here. That was kind of my greatest dream to my worst nightmare, all in the span of 30 minutes or, an hour. But then after that, right, moving on was, it was emotional, all those things. But all I could think of is, okay, what now? I mean, I'm not going to stay here. I'm not going to sit in defeat and failure and all that. I'm going to figure out what I got to do to figure it out.